Crash Course. DM. Hello and welcome back to Crash Course DM. I'm Josh Greenway, your dungeon newbie and the only person doing the intro today. We're picking up in the middle of last session for the exciting finale of our 4-part adventure inspired by the spaghetti western card game Bang by DV Games. We've got our usual cast with us, with Kyle Kane as Nine Toes, Daniel Locke as Prospector Jenkins, Shea Ingram as the mildly impulsive William the Adult, and Chris R. as the luckiest unlucky guy ever, Flatfoot. Let's hit a quick recap and we'll jump back into it. The Gold Toe gang upgraded their firearms at Guns and Shoot, knocked a bunch of stuff over inside of Kit's Redux before resting up for the night so they could head out to the mines to retrieve dynamite for their great brutal bake-off in the morning. At the mines, they found Jenkins's old body near the collapsed entry. They made their way in, lighting a few braziers and braziers along the way, making waves, taking out a tumblewhite, a few zombies, and a couple of little ropers as they went. They found all of the dynamite from the mine had recently been stocked up around a freshly unearthed sarcophagus with a bad vibe. Everybody grabbed a few sticks of dynamite, but William the Adult succumbed to his inner child and lit a short fuse stick of dynamite, with everybody just standing there. Yeah. Unfortunately, the only member of the crew not to be vaporized in the following explosion was Flatfoot.
You are all vaporized. Luckily, Flatfoot got across the bridge. He's got 4 sticks of dynamite. But the 3 of you don't even feel pain. Your souls leave your body, and your amulets pull you back to the town to a deputy or somebody who will have a similar thing on to receive your soul. So we'll get into your rebirths here in a moment. Flatfoot, you are alone in a cave full of spiders, and your friends have just blown themselves up. And all you see and hear is like a bunch of like light and fire. You do see as the explosion goes off, there is this like emission of purple light that comes away from the sarcophagus. You also see an object fly up into the air that's gun-shaped, and it glints in the light of the explosion before also falling down into the pit. But you do have your 4 sticks of dynamite, so mission accomplished.
Flatfoot is going to run.
Flatfoot hauls ass out of here. He follows all of the braziers and the braziers, and you climb up out of the hole in the ground, and you see there's another new hole in the ground off to the side where this explosion went off, where a bunch of the sands collapsed in on itself. You grab everybody's horses, and you do manage to make your way back to the town of Reproach. And
are William's horses out there?
Yeah, William's horses have restacked themselves outside. Okay. They're just buttoning up their trench coat as you arrive outside. This is not their first rodeo. They've seen a William die before. So you get all of the horses, you bring them back to town with you, and around this time, our adventurers all go now into what will be for Jenkins and Nine Toes, their third body of the episode. Yeah, we'll start with them, and then we'll talk about William coming back. Jenkins, how do you revive?
Yeah, he looks for the deputy with open arms, waiting to accept him. This one is an elf gentleman. He has a long mustache that curls in on itself. Very, evil, train track rapping, damsel in distress looking person. But he's a deputy for some reason, so I get absorbed into him.
Nice. Okay, great. And then Nine Toes?
I'm trying to think of all the NPCs. He goes into a 70-year-old man that's in a rocking chair outside the saloon. He's got a blue denim shirt on and a red scarf handkerchief around the neck and a cowboy hat.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
How does William the Adult come back?
William the Adult's resurrection is a little bit different. He doesn't necessarily take the body of another. What happens is at the local elementary school, we hone in on the janitor supply closet, and there is a trench coat hanging up in the back, tucked away where nobody finds it. And there's almost like an energy beacon that goes off, and 3 scrappy little kids appear from corners of the closet and all meet up in the middle and go, "It's time to take the mantle," and they assemble within this trench coat.
Lore-wise, that is the coolest shit
It's honestly so
I
fucking
love
dope.
I've
it.
ever
Love it.
heard.
It's so dope. And they button up the trench coat and they walk out assuming the mantle of William the Adult, which is, to set the lore, a title that has existed in this town for decades
That is so cool.
by all of the elementary school age children in the town who just want to be cool cops.
And 3 parents will wonder where their kids are today.
Maybe not. It is.
That's true. I think they're just used to kids going missing. It's
Yeah.
Okay, great. And so the rest of the Gold Toe gang assembles on the outskirts of town as you see Flatfoot hauling ass in on his horse with your horses in tow with 4 sticks of dynamite. And you can see like plumes of smoke and fire in the background from where the explosion went off in the mine. You have all the equipment you need now to make your cake for the raiders who will
All
be
of
here
that
later
for
today.
Oh my god.
Did we lose all of our items when we died?
I'm going to say that like you guys will have some approximation of the same items, or you'll be able to go get another Volt Chester or whatever thing it is that you lost.
Okay.
Welcome back.
If Flatfoot runs in. Oh, hey. Are you the new Jenkins?
I'm still the same Jenkins. I just watched us die. And then I was flying back as you were riding back. So if anything, I was with you the whole time.
Yeah, you look evil.
Yep. I think I might be.
And you're, old man? Are you...
Yeah, so my guy, he was reading a newspaper, and you can see the headline. It says, "No missing children for 20 years." And he folds that, puts it away. It's me, Flats. Shit, that's not country at all.
Wow, you don't sound like you're from around here.
It's me. What? It's me, Flats. There we go. It's me, Flats.
Oh, it took you... you're adjusting to your new body, I get it.
Still working out the kinks.
And... Oh, William, I found your horses.
Thank you kindly. Appreciate it.
You sound different again.
Yeah, we all took different bodies. I don't know why you're focusing in on me about it.
I guess that's true. That is true.
It's almost as if you were suspicious about me about something else from the beginning.
I'm sorry, but there was another situation that happened where you changed your voice and your face.
Changed my voice and my face. That's just the silliest thing I ever did hear of.
Anyway, here's your horses. Here's the dynamite. Let's make some cakes.
And we got to meet up with the rest of the townsfolk before we kick off this big old party with the...
That's right. Everybody's going to be here. It's going to be a great time, and then we're going to shoot and kill some outlaws.
Woo! Kill outlaws.
Kill outlaws.
Kill outlaws.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
The new body. It's a little.
I think you need some cigarettes, like a lot of them.
Perfect. He throws 3 in his mouth, lights them.
So as you're catching your voice up to where it used to be with some Tootsie Rolls, you all make your way to Pasta La Vista for your lunch date with your friends from around town who are going to help you handle the bandits who will be here in a matter of hours. And when you arrive, Opal has created 4 large, beautiful cakes. They shouldn't be looking this good under the hot desert sun, but she has done some like trickery with them, and they seem to be resilient to the heat. There is a really sick hinge system hidden inside of the icing of these like 2-tiered cakes, so you could fold it back, you could hide a person in it, you could hide an explosive in it.
Ooh.
You've got some options here, but they're not even like a facsimile of a cake. These are legitimate giant fucking cakes that she has baked, and we'll be out of buckets of spaghetti for a while. She did have to use a lot of their ingredients to do this, but they're all covered in a beautiful orange vanilla frosting. It's delicious. It's delicious. Some of the school kids are sampling it. I bet William would really like this, actually. And having a good time. Some of them are a little spooked, like they heard the explosion from far away, but people have been looking for your group, and they see you, and they're like, oh, died in an explosion? Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, Opal, look, it's the brand new
Sugar?
Nine Toes.
Oh my.
It's me, Opal.
Fuck.
no, you look, we're great to have you, dog. That's so cool. And she like puts her arm around her husband's arm and hugs him like she appreciates him a little bit more now.
That's a wonderful story.
Finally.
You did a good thing there.
Dying?
Yeah, dying.
Sometimes it's the nicest thing you can do.
Yeah.
All you had to do was be grotesque enough to drive her back into her husband's arms.
I'm just old. I'm not.
At least you have all your toes.
Oh, yeah, did you check your toes?
Kicks off his boots and he looks, and this guy's he's got one toe missing. Yeah,
It's a middle toe.
yeah, it's the middle this time.
The middle is.
Yeah, center toe.
He used to be a carpenter. He had a bad run into the hammer.
All right.
Okay, so you have your cakes, you've got your explosives, you've got some time to prepare before the Outlaws show up, and you've got 8 fucking helpers. What are we doing to plan out the town? I do have a Roll20 up for you where you can see the sort of showdown map of where things are going to go down in the town.
It's a nice map. Love it.
Showdown in the
Yeah.
For the listeners on the radio, we have a dusty Western-style map, and there seems to be some ramshackle buildings to the left and the right, with a center road running through. There's a couple of carriages with some horses, and little offshoot paths running between the ramshackle houses.
The people of Reproach would just call it their homes that they're very proud of, but yes.
It's a good map. I like it. Where are the do we know where the bandits are coming from?
Yeah, the bandits are likely to be coming from the west side of town.
Okay. So I feel like we should, I don't know, we should put the...
We gotta do the classic. Everyone's gone from town, and we've all left, and we left
Yeah.
a cake there just for them.
I think we should have 1 cake out there, and then 3 more cakes. I don't know, what are we going to do with the other 3 cakes?
Put them in some buildings like near their entryway, so they check the buildings and they see the cake first, and it blows them up.
I like it. So like the first building on the left, the first building on the right, the street in the middle.
And then one backup cake just in case.
Yeah, we'll have a backup cake.
Okay, let me token some of this stuff so I can track it.
And then we can line up like some of the buildings with some of the gunmen so they can fire from them, but stay safe. And then we'll stand there and do we'll pop out of some barrels or something.
So with dynamite, it's a 20-foot radius. If you've got them inside of the buildings, you'll likely get...
It's going to blow up the
God,
building.
it's gonna. You're gonna demolish this side of town. Yeah.
Yeah, how
the
many
point.
feet is a square?
5 feet.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
4 squares each. So in a diameter.
So if we're counting
Let me just make sure I got that.
520.
Oh no, wait, it's within 5 feet. That doesn't seem right. Is it really only 5 feet? Wait, the character can bind them. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna say that they are like bundled dynamite. Like the intention was that you were gonna have access to a large explosive to put into each of these. So you actually have 4 bundles of dynamite. So they will reach 20 feet in diameter.
I feel like 1 in the middle, 1 in each house. Keep it back up. And then for us, our helpers, I feel like our helpers should be in the front lines. Not like up there with them, but like in the hiding behind these houses here, hiding behind the barrels. And then we are, I don't know. I think each of us should be in a different house.
I'm going to be in a cake.
In a cake?
In a cake. I made one with a latch system that pivots open and 2 mounts. For
Oh, so you can
rifles.
shoot from within.
Yeah, the cakes all have swing tops on them basically. So you can
So-
hide explosives in them or you can be in a cake.
Do you want to be in the cake in the middle of the street?
Yep.
Wait, if we stack
Here.
4 bundles of dynamite in 1 barrel, would it make a really big explosion?
Max of 20 feet.
Okay.
Is there room for me and a barrel in this cake?
Yeah, you can be wearing your body barrel in the
Perfect.
cake, yes. It'd be really messed up otherwise. You have 5 more NPCs to place.
Oh, my God.
Can too. Jay, you want to place the other NPCs?
Can we put some of them on the top of the buildings?
Yeah, totally. You can have people hanging out on the roofs and stuff.
They use their grappling hook to get up there? Yeah, maybe just like on the roofs, like maybe not on the first 2 buildings because there are cakes there, but
Yeah.
yeah, like there, like maybe the twins are right there.
Oh, the twins. I like that up on the roof. So there's the twins.
Okay, cool. There's the twins. They're on the roof. Their dad's on the opposing roof. There's 2 people. I know we've got them on the edge. I think if you want them to be helpful, we'll move this one up and then put one up there.
Fast forwarding through boring discussion about player and NPC placement.
Guys, go ahead and roll initiative for me. I'm going to roll initiative for your NPCs.
20 not
Okay.
natural.
7 for Jenkins.
7 for William as well, and I think we have the same walking speed. So roll off.
Sure. 14.
12.
Screw you, Shane. And then Flatfoot.
9.
Then townsfolk will be at 11. And then the bandits, 4. You spend an afternoon preparing for the final invasion of the Outlaws. And you get your cakes all set up near the entrance of town where they're going to come charging in. You've got one in each building. You've got townsfolk hiding on the roof. You've got yourselves scattered throughout, and you see trails of dust in the distance as the Outlaws start to ride to make their way into town. We're going to do 2 checks up front. I want to do a group stealth check to see how well you guys can hide versus the passive perception of these outlaws, and then the active perception of their leader, who rolled like shit.
15 for Jenkins.
15 for William.
7.
Okay, and an 8 and a 7. Half of you pass, so that's going to take you guys through it for a group stealth check. And then I'm going to roll a stealth check for the townsfolks to see if they're able to... Okay, they do fine. They're able to hide as a group. So everybody's nestled down flat on top of the roofs. There are the cakes in the middle. Now, we're going to add a +3 to this next roll, which is going to be with advantage. It's going to be a performance check for Opal's cakes to see how appetizing they're going to be. And how are we making this appetizing?
Oh, yeah. There's definitely doors open to their cakes with, like, free cakes. Sorry, Outlaws. Please take over the town.
Should be like fans that are blowing the scent of the cake into the street.
Yep. Okay.
If possible, we've commissioned some signs from El Chefe for like free cakes.
Oh, hell yeah. He's actually got a free cake sign that he's never used before. So he let you guys stick that one up in front of one of the cakes. Yep.
It's not a lie. Please eat it.
Who's feeling lucky? Who wants to roll for with advantage for Opal? You get a +4.
With advantage?
Yeah, with advantage.
I'll roll 1.
All
Chris,
right.
you roll 1.
Okay.
Yeah, let that side of the table roll. They seem luckier today.
I'll use my metal dice.
This is going to be a DC. I'm not going to tell you. Go ahead and roll.
What's the modifier?
+4.
22.
Ooh.
That for sure beats it.
6.
Chris, just don't even. No.
Okay, you wheel out the cakes, you set them down. There's 4 of them. They're identical. They smell great. Nine Toes is getting hungry just sitting inside of his. It smells so good.
I'm sneaking little like dips of the frosting.
And it's super hot in there. It's so hot, but it tastes very good. And it's just Happy Bandits Miss is written on the cakes or whatever. Like it looks very appealing. You're all prepped. We're all in our hiding spots. The clouds of dust grow closer and closer. It feels like time creeps on forever. And finally, you see... Actually, Jenkins, make a perception check for me.
My corneas are normal again. Ooh, yeah, they are normal. 18.
18. Cool. Great. Jenkins, you also notice 2 bandits have circled around to the south side of town to your immediate left, and they're trying to sneak in through the back. They were going to try to get a surprise attack on folks, but you clock them while you're hiding on the roof.
Are they far enough away? No, I'm just going to aim at them and track their location, and that's all I'll do.
Yeah, distance-wise, they're about 80 feet away. So they're like in premium shot distance for you right now. The bandits are not first in the initiative, but I'm guessing we're all probably going to want to hold and let them...
Yes.
Okay, so the bandits come sidling on into town. The leader of the group, Laggeruffian, is a tall, older elf. He's easily over 100 years old. And he steps down off of his horse and looks down at one of the cakes and goes, I don't know, man. This don't really check out. I don't get it. Huh. Cakes. Who knew? You think you're going to swindle somebody and they swindle you with kindness. Am I right, you guys? And the entire bandit gang behind him is dead silent. They're not entertained by their leader's dumb shit. No, maybe we had him wrong, you guys. Maybe we should have kept the philosophies going. You feel me? You feel me, guys? No one's feeling him. No one's feeling him. They just want to get through with ransacking this town. A couple of them are lighting up torches, and he's like, smell that? It's like, more cake. There's another cake there, you got. Oh my God, there's another one in this. Dudes, we got to get this cake. We're bringing this shit back with us before we burn this whole thing to the ground. And he sends, of the 12 bandits that have ridden in with him, he sends 4 into each of the buildings, and he's got 4 left, right? Yeah. So he sends 4 into each of the buildings. He keeps one of them with him, and he's going to walk up to the cake that has 9 toes in it. and start casing it to move it. And he leaves another bandit in the middle of the blast radius of the other cake, inspecting that. By the way, how are we lighting these cakes from far away?
Yeah, I just had that
I
thought.
was wondering that. Yeah, do we have long fuses?
You have the. I thought that. Yeah, we probably should have fused them up and pushed down on the.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you guys say that you have sort of put fuses together for your cakes. We'll just say that your sort of first surprise round of this is, since they're first in the initiative, we're going to say that Nine Toes, you have the plunger in the cake with you for all of the other cake explosives.
Oh, and they're all at once.
I mean, I guess you guys can tell me if you want to have it wired up so each of you can pull a plunger, but...
Nah, I like it. I like him being inside, just holding his breath, just smelling some delicious cake frosting. He just,
sweating.
yeah, sweating under some sweets.
And everyone's pretty much in.
There are 3 of them that are right by your cake, but the other ones... And then there are 2 that are circling around to the back of the town, but the other ones are in the buildings with the other cakes.
Perfect. Yeah, plunger.
Okay, great. I have to see, because dynamite bundle damage is different than normal dynamite stick damage.
Fireball.
Is it the same as fireball?
I don't know, but it might as well be at this point.
Each additional stick increases the damage by 1d6 in the burst. Okay, maximum of 20 feet. Yeah, you're going to have 5 sticks of... Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're going to have 5 sticks of dynamite, so you get to roll 5d6 3 times.
Hell yeah.
Who rolled?
Well,
I think each of you
twice,
guys get
right?
one, yeah.
Does anybody need d6s?
There's 2 cakes blowing up, right?
I think all 3 of them
There are
fired.
3 cakes exploding.
I got 21.
Holy shit.
Which, your cake was center then? Okay.
God, 10.
17 damage.
Okay.
Oh, for the one in the schoolhouse. You didn't
Yeah.
want to blow up the school.
Okay, the 4 who went into the schoolhouse, 2 of them die, 2 of them survive. The schoolhouse is half blown away. For the other building, you annihilate all 4 of them in the other building there. We'll say that was someone's house. And
My
then,
house!
It was the Gruff McGruff and the twins.
yeah, they're just on the roof like, no, honey. I'm just kidding. No,
It was their extra house.
not the spare cabin, no.
Our vacation home.
We summer there.
Wait, you live here?
We live on this one we're standing on, but we vacation in that. The one in the center explodes, and what was the damage on that, Kyle?
21.
21. You vaporize the bandits the 2 standing near that, and I'm gonna say that you do half damage to the other 2 that were following Laggeruffian as well. Now we are in normal initiative. You're at the top of the round. We're gonna start with Nine Toes. 3 huge explosions have just gone off outside of your cake. You hear the sound of confusion and yelling as bandits are dying left and right and trying not to die center. What do you do?
At that, I would love to bust out of the top of the cake and just use the 2 mounted rifles on my cake and just start blasting.
Wait, the cake has mounted rifles on it?
I said that twice and I got no objection.
Okay, this is where we are now. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 attack rolls with your mounted cake rifles. Yeah. Now, these folks are they're within 10 feet of you.
What's that mean?
It means that you have to hit a 17 to hit them.
Oof. Okay.
You got 2 tries.
Yeah, you're basically doing it
Natural
with advantage.
20 on one.
Oh!
And the second, 19.
Oh,
And a
man.
19. Yeah, you blow away the people on the left and the right of Laggeruffian, and he's just standing there alone. Like 3 explosions. Then the cake in front of him pops open and 2 rifles goes off. And most of the people that he brought with him for this raid are dead, like immediately. And you just see Laggeruffian, oh, what the shit? And then up next in the initiative is Jenkins.
Jenkins is going to shoot the... Are the 2 still trying to sneak around and
Oh,
fight?
for sure. They're not
Okay.
deterred. They don't know their friends just got blown up.
All right,
So they're still sneaking around. They heard the explosion and they assume it's part of the plan.
All right, I will go ahead.
Sounds like we're getting them. I know.
All right, I'm going to shoot one of them.
Okay, go for it. Yep, roll for attack. You have to beat a 13. You have to meet or beat a 13.
Meter beat a 13. Okay. That is going to be 19 to hit.
19 to hit. Yeah, you as soon as one of them is like, we're with, and then his friend gets shot in the head, like right in front of him, and falls dead off of a horse.
No, you're not. And I just scream that to them.
You're no longer sneaking. And then up next in the initiative, we have, it's Laggeruffian's turn. So he's going to see Nine Toes pop up in front of him, and he also has a water gun.
Oh.
Oh, no.
So
You get
yeah,
your cake blown away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
had
he's
a
gonna-
Tootsie Roll in too. I hope he doesn't.
Thank you. Yeah, so he's going to get the semi-spara out.
That's what you're worried about?
Yeah, don't let it go.
Waterlogging your Tootsie Roll?
All right, so he's going to roll to hit you with his semi-spara. So he's got a +5 to hit, actually a +6 to hit. I'm so sorry, a +7 to hit. I'm done changing the numbers now. That is an 18.
Wait, am I wearing my chainmail?
You're wearing your barrel.
Yes, you have +2 AC.
Can I have my chainmail?
I didn't know you took it off, so
You took it off
yeah.
to increase his movement speed.
Oh, I did. Oh, but this is a new
Oh, yeah,
body.
This is a whole new
Oh,
body.
He's got a denim shirt. No. Okay.
Okay.
So 11 plus 2, so 13 AC.
13, and that was an 18, so that is 5. A torrent of water comes out of this squirt gun and demolishes the cake and the officer hiding within it as you ascend into your corporeal form again to go find a new body. And Laggeruffian immediately kills Nine Toes again.
Damn it. Is that my last?
No, you have one life left.
But the important
oh,
part,
okay.
what happens to the Tootsie Roll?
Washed away. And then, I don't know. I was just.
Yeah, the semi-spara just shooting its cone of water out. It blows all of the Tootsie Rolls off of your body, and they go like landing in various parts of the dirt. You ascend into the sky into your spiritual form again, and you're going to go look for another body. Laggeruffian is going to run and duck behind some barrels here to get some half cover. And keep an eye out. I'm like, Kane in the back. I'm sure this is fine. Just keep it going. We've almost got him routed. He's not feeling very confident about this. And then up next in the initiative is William, the adult.
I think you're before.
I already shot.
Oh, you did?
Jenkins already went. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So who's still alive?
Laggeruffian, and then you don't know about it, but there is one more person trying to squirrel around the back.
Wow.
That's
okay.
it.
And then there's 2 people in the schoolhouse too, right?
Oh yeah, and there's 2 people still in the schoolhouse. Sorry.
Oh, okay. And Laggeruffian just killed Nine Toes, right?
Yep.
And then hid. So do I have a good idea of where Laggeruffian is?
You know exactly where he is.
Oh, okay.
He's got half cover, but you know exactly where
Okay,
he is.
I'm gonna take a shot at him then with the Volchester.
Okay, great. Shoot.
So +1.
So you are on the roof.
Yeah,
80-foot shot. So you got to hit a 13.
I think that should be fine. 17.
Nice.
Nice. That even overcomes the partial cover that I forgot to factor in, which would have made it a 15. Go ahead and roll normal damage for me.
With an assault rifle, that is. Oh God, 12.
You did 12 damage?
With a hunting rifle, right?
Yeah,
2d10 plus. Oh yeah,
2d10 plus 3. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
And-
cool.
and-
You nail him in his shoulder, and his arm falls limp to its side. He's like, fuck, guys, let's go. What the hell? And he's just laying behind these barrels, bleeding. He's not dead yet, but you hit him pretty fucking good with that shot. He's definitely looking bloodied now.
Okay, and I'm gonna yell from the top of the roof. Watch your language.
Shut the fuck up, William. He's down, but he's not out. And up next in the initiative, the townsfolk.
Ooh.
So I would like you all, each of you can make an attack roll for me, and I'll do the other ones. Oh, God.
4.
3.
6.
11.
Okay.
They're all really drunk.
Yeah, everybody is, we got him, we're gonna get him! And they go all shooting towards Laggeruffian's position. Nobody manages to hit him, just bullets whizzing over his head.
Some just shooting
Like,
straight in the air.
Yeah. looking for targets in the sky.
Where are they? Can't see them out here.
This isn't like being at Shardox at all. Up next in the initiative is Flatfoot.
I'm near the back. Can I see the one that was trying to go around the back?
He hasn't made it quite yet, so you don't know he's there yet.
All right. Then I'm going to come out. Okay, I forgot I got on the roof. I'm going to try and shoot Laggeruffian from the roof over here with my rifle.
That's at 50 feet for you. Go ahead and roll.
Okay, and I have my scope.
Okay.
So +1. So my rifle's +7. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Wow. Goodbye, Laggeruffian.
Flatfoot, call your shot against Laggeruffian, the gang leader.
Hear me out.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
Hear me out.
I want... So there's a burning building over here that just got blown up. So I'm going to fire my gun, but I'm a little shaky, so it veers off to the left, and the bullet hits a piece of wood on the burning building to the left, and the wood kind of breaks and cracks, and the building comes crumbling down. And on top of the building was a bowling ball, and the bowling ball falls, hits the ground, and bounces, lands on a piece of wood that's seesawed up, and there's an anvil on the other side of that. And so as the bowling ball hits, the anvil flies up into the air, and just as Laggeruffian looks up to think, the anvil falls right on his head.
He sees this anvil block out the sunlight for a second. Somehow I always knew it would end like this. And he lights one final philosophies before the anvil lands right on his head, splattering it into the desert sand. And there's only 3 bandits left, everybody.
One of the twins goes, "Oh, our vacation anvil."
Does one of his arms come out from the anvil and there's a sign that says, "Ouch"?
Yes. Yeah, for sure. And so you've got 2 bandits left in the burning schoolhouse, and you've got 1 routing around the side of the building. 3 folks left to deal with, 2 of which are half dead. Up next in the initiative is Schoolhouse Rogue number 1, seeing his boss get taken out by an accident, is going to get his rifle out as just a normal ass rifle, but he is going to try to shoot at Flatfoot. That is a 7, so he is so distraught by his boss that he shoots another anvil next to Flatfoot, and then it goes whizzing off and just whizzes right by Jenkins's ear on the other side of the alley. And then it's the other bandit who's in there. He's going to do the same thing.
Shoot another anvil.
That is a 15 to hit you, so that does hit the distance range DV, but it just meets it. So we're going to see what kind of damage this Sumbee can do with his rifle, hunting. You have a 15 damage.
I have 1 left, 1 HP left because of my temper HP.
Wow.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Right, he didn't die.
You survived?
I have 1 health left.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The temp HP saved me.
The sketty in the body.
Yeah, that's Eddie.
A shot rings out across the dusty drive here and looks like it was going to be straight through Flatfoot's heart, but it's just an inch too low. Passes straight through your body. You fall kneeling onto the roof, but you're still up. You're still alive. And then the other rogue is going to take a shot off at Daniel with his rifle while he is coming around the corner of the house, and use the rest of his movement speed to move around. That's a 10 to hit. He whiffs, trying too hard to move and keep track of everything. He does manage to make it, and he is visible to pretty much everybody as he enters the town, and he slowly has the realization at the end of his turn that he's the last rogue alive. No, there's still the other 2. They're not dead yet. Just kidding. But back to the top with 9 toes.
And I'm just a floating spirit.
Yeah, you have to revive again.
What do you become?
Can I just haunt one of the guys?
You just want to be a ghost and hang out next to them?
Ghost is a card in bang. So.
That's true. I will let you give them disadvantage on their rolls if you want to haunt one of the ghosts.
Perfect. Yeah, I will do that.
How do you haunt them?
The one that came around the town. I know their greatest weakness, and I just keep whispering at them.
What is it?
I did the guy that tried to sneak around the town, and his greatest fear is that he's not actually sneaky at all. So I just tell him, everybody knows what you're doing. Everyone can see.
Shut up. You sound like my mom. All right. So 9 toes imposes disadvantage in his ghostly form. And then Jenkins, you're up next.
All right, so Jenkins is going to stand up on the roof and go and yell, "I can see you. We can all see you," to the other rogue walking around after 9 toes is haunting him and imparting that same fear, and be like, "Do you wish to parlay?"
No.
Okay. And I fire.
Roll the hit.
That is 23.
I call your shot.
I just look at him, and then as soon as he says no, I just fire and it goes straight through his mouth.
His ghost comes up next to 9 toes. He's like, "You're right. They could see me. They could totally see me."
I told you.
Are you going to go haunt a different one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he gets sucked into the ground to go to bad guy hell. All right. And then up next in the initiative, it would have been Laggeruffian, but it's William the adult. You've got 2 bandits in the schoolhouse left.
Okay, I'm guessing from where I'm at, I don't really have a line of sight to them because there's a whole building in the way.
I was envisioning it in my head as like the sort of side of the building had been blown off, and they were trying to use it as like partial cover to shoot across.
Oh, okay.
So their AC is +2, but you could try to hit them.
How close are they to each other?
They're literally next to each other, like standing right next to each other.
Like standing one in front, one behind?
No, like
Side
Side
to
by
side.
side. Okay.
sorry, it's on the map where I would have yes-handed you there because I see what you're trying to do.
No, I see it now. Sorry. Okay, I'll take a shot at the one on the left.
All right.
With the Volchester.
That'll be a DC 17 or a 15 to hit. Sorry. Or is it a 13 at that distance? I think it's a 13. That's so busted. Okay,
Yeah,
anyways,
no,
yep.
this is gonna be. It's an 18.
Call your shot.
Ooh, boy. So the one on the left, I take a shot at him, and I don't know, man. William's like, in all honesty, because this is also a new William, so it's technically his first day in the mantle, and he's just seen so much death and destruction. And he's nervous, but he looks over at those two over there in the burning schoolhouse where he came from mere moments ago. And he's just, maybe being an adult isn't all it's cracked up to be. And he takes a shot and just explodes the dude's head.
The one William that gets PTSD.
Yeah, and he will think of that every night for the rest of his life.
Formative experience.
Next is the townsfolk, and they're all, let's all roll a d20 for a townsfolk.
They've all missed so far.
Yeah, but they've only got one target now, so.
Woohoo! 18.
Oh, nat 20!
16.
5.
9.
So much iron and lead goes into the school building. Like, they unload every single thing that they have into the side of this building. Who needs education? Come! They destroy the building with how many bullets they put into the side of it. It collapses in on this guy. It's hard to tell what killed him first. All of the lead in his belly, or the building hitting his head, or the fire from the building that hit his head that just went under an explosion. But you finally demolish the remaining Laggeruffians, and the town is free from the scourge of outlaws once again.
Damn.
Yeah.
As people are celebrating and two dudes go to give like a high five, they're so excited, I take the form of one.
Cletus, how about that? Cletus? Buddy. Cletus.
How about that? Yeah.
9 toes! Damn it!
How many toes do you have?
I checked with my ghostly vision to ensure this guy also had 9.
Oh, okay. Does everyone in the town just have 9 toes?
There's a lot of them are not good when they first start learning to like holster a revolver, and so there's a lot of accidental discharges into the foot.
Yeah.
The entire town comes out from hiding, and just a raucous cheer lets up, and the doors to the bottom of the barrel swing open, and there are free, very hot beers for everyone, as much as you want to drink. The rest of the day is spent in celebration and in brushing the dead bandit bodies off into a fire pit so that they don't become zombies or tumblewites. You all have your celebration, and something feels different in the air. There's a lightness to it. The sun feels less harsh. You could swear the plants, the few trees that grow here, are looking a little bit greener. There's a spring in everybody's step. The next time somebody has a healing beer, it seems to have an extra fortifying effect. Somebody accidentally turns on mostly a movable rod, and it actually doesn't move. There seems to have been some kind of like a resurgence of magic in the place in a way that hasn't worked before. And because you destroyed and blew up the crypt inside of the mines, the mystical forces that now you'll never know what it is that was in there was actually dampening magic on the city. And so your actions will also long-term return reproach to the same level of magic that the rest of the Collide enjoys. With all of that context, what's everybody's happily ever day after?
For Prospector Jenkins, having saved the town and gained the ability to return to the mines, like, with more safety, he's going to try to, like, clear it up and reconstruct it so it can return to mining while searching for his lost gold.
What about 9 Toes?
So 9 Toes walks over after the battle, and he finds his last Tootsie Roll in the dirt there. Looks at it, tears it in half, and he goes and he gets a cake, or a slice of cake from the one he was inside of.
There's just a carbon-scored slice of cake covered in gunpowder.
And he walks into the sheriff's office, and he puts down the slice and his badge, and he's off to better himself, and he wants to go to attend 5th grade and get education.
Wow.
His good friend,
Too bad the school just burned down.
Willie the adult.
Hell yeah. Lower higher education. Love that.
He's got a younger body, so he's got time now.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And then we'll cut on over to Flatfoot.
Yeah, word spreads about Flatfoot's notorious luck, and he gets a visit from somebody who works for Dante's Magic Mountain.
I'm putting together a team.
And he has a name tag and the division he's from is magical mishaps.
Oh my god.
And Flatfoot hastily agrees to the terms and begins his new life as an officer of magical mishaps for Dante's Magic Mountain.
And of course, the man, the myth, the legend, totally an adult, William.
So in the aftermath of the shootout, William the adult is one of the top lawmen, cleaning up the town and making sure everything stays safe until one day he disappears mysteriously. Nobody knows quite what happened. The sheriff walks in one day and finds his badge on the desk, no note or anything. That he's never seen again. In reality, now that the town of Reproach has restored itself to its prior glory, they're able to fully fund Child Protective Services again. All of the missing children and tell them to knock that shit off.
Oh, man.
And this concludes Blam, our Wild West, Not in the West shootout. All right.
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay.
How do we feel, everybody? How we feeling? Let's go do some hearts and wishes.
Oh, man. I'll start, Daniel, here. Big hearts. I very much enjoyed the world that was created here. Like, I like what you had taken from what we made at one shot at a time and spun it into your own. Beautiful mechanical iteration, and specifically that last fight was so much fun. It was very cool to see things actually work out, because the thing that didn't work out was us dying because of Willie. Which was the best hiccup to happen right before the big fight. As far as wishes go, I think for this one, it was just a little bit of time management. We went a bit late, but besides that, I loved it, man. That was so much fun. And it really felt like the Old West and that, like, final standoff in, like, any Western movie where there's 7 samurais or whatever.
Wait, what?
All right.
Oh, no. So it's not 7 Samurais, but it's based off of it. It's that movie with Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. The, oh God, what's it
I
called?
can't remember the name.
Jurassic World?
Notoriously for having 7 samurai-like motifs.
Also, The Magnificent Seven.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
the
it.
big
Also,
three,
the
yeah.
Magnificent Seven. Thank you.
Man, that movie was fucking bonkers. Good enough. I like it. All right, Kyle, you're up.
Oh, yeah, I loved the world and all of the characters. It was very fun. Everything felt like it had life. Big fan of the combat, and I'm trying to think, if it didn't have the resurrection elements, I would have died.
We would have died
Multiple
right in the
times.
beginning.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. You guys would have been fucked so many different times. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's very fun because combat moves fast and people are just dropping. Very fun. And then I love that we built in cakes in the first episode, and that was like our massive defense. which was
Yeah,
trapped
magnum
cakes.
opus.
And then also Hart for letting me mount 2 rifles in my pet store cake. And
You paid the price.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Instantly died after.
I got rinsed away. And my only wish would be time. But
That's fair. That is Jay, you're up.
Yep, similar hearts. Really enjoyed that final battle. I think it was a smart move to have Laggeruffian come in with 12 rogues and then have a lot of them die off the bat because of the cakes. It really helped the combat move along pretty smoothly and quickly.
Plus, it was justified by the rolls, which is super cool.
But letting us set up like 3 dynamite cakes, again,
Yeah.
building off of that first episode and having that be a thing at the end was really cool. Letting all of the townspeople join in that Daniel recruited in the previous episode, I thought was a really fun ad. And then just the role play throughout, even in that last battle, even with all the combat going on, just those little like moments is always really fun. Yeah, I guess my only wish would be the mine scene was a little long, and it wasn't entirely clear to me what the purpose of it was.
Yeah, I have some thought. I agree. Yeah.
And then at the end, like you peppered it in at the very end, but it just ended up being almost like, oh, because you did this, the curse is lifted.
Yeah, it was, you're totally right.
But it was a really fun episode. I've said this when you were planning this. Bang is one of my favorite games, so to bring that world into D&D was a lot of fun. I love all of the items that you gave us, and the whole process of going to different places to get those items was also really cool. So big fan of all of that.
Hell yeah. Chris, you're up.
I think this was one of our more chaotic adventures, and that was great. It was absolute chaos. I really enjoy the combat mechanic of if you hit 5 over the AC, it kills them instantly. Now, obviously, it can't be overused, but with like horde enemies and stuff like that, I think you could totally do that, and that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So I might steal that too, because that was pretty cool.
get it.
To be fair, it's bundled with a resurrection mechanic where you get 2 extra lives.
That is true. We
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, the bad guys don't, but there were also way more bad guys.
Yeah.
That was cool. I also like just as improvisers, I love just how we yes and each other so much. And Josh, you just yes and every stupid thing we do. Like my anvil, thanks for letting that
Yeah, dude.
go on as long as it did.
I knew exactly what you were going to, but yeah.
I agree with Shea about the mine situation. I was like, okay, this is different. It worked out. It was cool. We made it work, but it was the theme changed for a bit. But we got back to it, and the ending fight was fantastic. I loved the cake explosions. Yeah.
I knew we were going to run long, but I wish I'd cut it a little bit differently. It was always supposed to be that you got to what was people trying to stop an outbreak of the undead, which were happening extra bad because the mine had unearthed this casket, and that was why all the extra bad shit started happening. And there was another item you could have got in there that would have just helped you guys with the ending fight. Not that you needed it, but the way I edited it made it worse instead of making things go faster. Whoops. Yeah, there's that. I wish I had done the mine scene differently, but that's okay. It was always going to be a little bit of a different tone just because you're going into a mine full of undead things. So that's just what that was going to be. But I really loved just lighting a stick of dynamite like a fucking 7-year-old. And
Yeah, 7-year-olds notoriously light dynamite.
but no, it was actually a really funny, really quick way of, because towards the end I was like, this wasn't supposed to take this long. Great, 3 of them died. This is going to be much faster now. And so it was an easy way to like fast travel back because your character Flatfoot, Chris, had a really good reason to get the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that specific sequence where we died there reminds me of like JRPGs or video games where I need to go grab an item. I got it. Bang, kill myself so I can teleport back. So
Dude, yeah. I really loved the insane shit you guys decided to do. Was not any of the things that I guessed you would do at the beginning, not even a little bit, but I loved the idea of how you planned it and making it work. And I think as I do more of these types of adventures where not everything is like clearly defined out of my head about how it's going to work, but rather you guys are going to bring the solutions and we'll make it happen together, it makes it easier for me to plan other ones moving forward too, around like the level of detail and like aligning on the right stuff. I really like the combat mechanic. I don't think we could do it all the time at all, but mixing the guns in with everything and I think it makes it move really fast. It gives you an opportunity to not get caught up in other things while you're waiting for your turn to come back around again. Like it, big ups. Honestly, it ended up being a mix of like Cyberpunk and Fracas, that rule set that we tried, the homebrew rule. But I like it a lot. I was very happy with how this went story-wise and mechanics-wise. Agreed on the time. Woof, not the best. I knew it was going to go long for this one, so I'd accepted it, but this went a little bit longer than I thought. Thank you for listening to another episode of Crash Course DM. Brought to you by Anything You Can Do, edited by Daniel Locke, Josh Greenway, starring Daniel Locke, Kyle Kane, Chris R. I was going to tell you Chris Ingram, Shea Ingram, and Josh Greenway, and
Oops, all Ingrams.
Oops, all Ingrams. We bring you new episodes on YouTube and your favorite podcasting platform of choice every week. We also put shorts out on YouTube and on social medias like TikTok and Instagram. They're very fun, very funny, not always tied to the show, but sometimes they are. Check those out, and we'd also love to hear back from you. So if you have any thoughts or feedback on the show, we'd love to give you a shout out here in the post notes. You can follow us all on Instagram. You can find our social media handles in the show notes. And yeah, we'll catch you here in a week.
Bye.
And a PSA from Hank Nine-Toe Irons. Don't be like me. Tired, can't sleep well. Get checked, get tested, and get a CPAP.